Paul Demayo is destined to become a bodybuilding superstar. He has sculptured a finely chiseled yet thickly muscled physique.
What's your favorite form of relaxation? Besides sleeping, of course.
I tell you the truth, I love a good barbecue and just sitting back, keeping cool on a hot summer night.
Well, we noticed that one of your favorite foods is steak and also pasta.
Yeah.
Do you eat substantial quantities of both?
I lay back on the red meat prior to a show, but the pasta, I'm Italian. I just grew up with it, and I'll never put it down.
What are some of your mom's favorite dishes that you've enjoyed?
What? Gee. Homemade raviolis knock you out. Meatballs, lasagna. You know, it's easier for me to bulk up than to slim down. So.
Yeah, I think most bodybuilders have that problem about slimming down.
Unbelievable.
In fact, are you going to add your voice to those of many other bodybuilders who say that the toughest thing about the sport of bodybuilding is dieting before the show?
No, because I don't feel like that. I feel as though if you have the mental, discipline to do it. I find the toughest thing before the show is just dealing with everyone else to me, asking me, should I eat this in front of you? And I don't want to eat this in front of you, and this and that. I've chose this path. It's not like someone has barred me into it and put me here and said, do this. It's like if you ask me on a diet, I eat whatever I want. No one's programming my meals into me. I eat what I want. I eat chicken, fish, rice because I want to. So when someone was afraid to eat a cupcake in front of me, I'm like, relax. I'm not going to bite your hand off.
Well, I think they're more afraid of losing the cupcake than their hand.
Well, don't get me wrong, I want the cupcake, but I'm human too.
Paul, in your training, we had an opportunity to have a brief peek at some of the way you perform exercises. And what is the most important thing when you train to you? I mean, obviously focus is critical. Are you one of those bodybuilders that in effect puts your mind into your muscle while you're training?
Yeah, my mind is what body part I'm training. Not so much the heavy weight, but more the form of just literally shutting my eyes and feeling every rep where I'm training and what I'm doing is where it's at. Because you can take a whole bunch of weight and bang it up and down a couple times, and take a lighter weight and use it to the full extent a couple times, and you benefit more from the lighter weight.
In fact, it's one of the marks of an inexperienced bodybuilder when you see someone throwing the weights around in efforts to maximize what they're handling, when in fact their form and their control of the weight is completely lacking.
Yeah, you just pretty much go home with sore joints instead of sore muscles.
Yeah, and that's where the injuries come.
You got it.
Have you ever had any injuries that have held you back?
No, I've had my share of ingrown toenails, bumps and bruises, but nothing serious, thank God, to keep me out of the sport. I never broke a bone in my body, knock on wood, so.
And that's probably a credit to your concentration on lifting the weights as opposed to just throwing them around.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have that mentality, oh God, I don't want to get hurt, but I just take it slowly and listen to my body if I'm hurting.
When you started bodybuilding and the family became aware of the fact that you were really getting into this, did you meet any resistance at home or among friends?
Yeah, there's like nights where they all want to go out drinking and everything, and I just didn't, come on. The peer pressure is unbelievable. It's how a bodybuilder has to change. If the show is important to them, the lifestyle is important to them, the lifestyle has to change. And there's things that are normal in life you can't do as you like to if you're on your strict diet and your training regimen. You need your sleep, your rest. It's very important if it's important to you.
It's obviously important to Paul Demayo, or else you wouldn't be here today.
I agree. I definitely agree.